let's get into this skin.
Maybe someday we can work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why.
Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So as promised, I'm gonna give you guys my skincare routine as of today. The things that I do today to kind of keep my skin at bay. That rhymes. Why do I do that every time? Anyways, just to keep my skin good. I have really oily and acne prone skin, so I just wanted to give you guys the routine that I use, because I know that when I was looking for a routine, YouTube was so helpful, and I'm hoping that I can give back to somebody else, and the things that I do and the lessons that I've learned could help somebody else in the future. So enough yip yap, let's get into it. So I'm just gonna give like a little background about my skin. I have oily acne prone skin, and I got my first breakout when I was like in the 6th grade. I think I was about 11, and that was on my forehead, but as time progressed I never really grew out of it, and it kind of moved to like my cheeks, and that's kind of predominantly where my acne was on my cheeks. So I tried everything. I mean, dermatologists recommended prescriptions, oral prescriptions such as like medication like pills, topical treatments, retinoids, anything under the sun, Proactive, Noxzema, Clean and Clear, Neutrogena. I mean, all these things that I tried. So I was trying a bunch of things, and nothing was really working, so I kind of stuck to just whatever my dermatologist had recommended to me at the time, and that's what I was using, with just a regular cleanser from the drugstore. And I was still getting acne. It was just my life. So cut to a couple years back when I actually joined the military. When I went to basic training. When you're in basic training, it's like an 8-week course, and you don't really have time to take care of yourself. You don't really have long in the shower. You don't really have long to wash your hair. You don't have long to wash your face. So as you could imagine, when I left basic training, my skin was a whole mess and a half. Okay, it was done. It was over. My skin was through. So when I went to my first base, I was looking for basically skincare routines that could help me with my acne. The first thing that I was using was African black soap, witch hazel, and a moisturizer, and that really wasn't doing anything, but it was a routine, and it was just something that I could do to kind of make sure my skin was clean. And then I was looking for something different, and I followed my girl Raven Elise, shout out to her, love you. And at that time she did basically a skincare routine where she tried acne.org. So I was like, oh crap, her skin looks good, like I'm gonna do the same thing. So I had a little bit of money, I ordered acne.org, and that worked for me for a long time. Like, it worked. My skin got way clearer than it's ever been, than I could even imagine or think or look back to. So I was so excited that I found something that was helping my acne. But that was about 4 years ago. So now cut to today. I want to show you guys what I'm doing today to help keep my skin clear, because if you have acne prone, extremely oily and congested skin, then we're here, boo. We're here. We're here. So I'm gonna start off with the cleanser. So the cleanser that I use is from Cerave. Okay, and you can pick this up at like your local drugstore. You can probably pick this up at maybe even the gas station. I've seen it in the gas station. And it is the Renewing SA Cleanser, and the SA stands for Salicylic Acid Cleanser, and it's basically just a gentle cleanser, but it's non-comedogenic, non-drying, and non-irritating with salicylic acid and ceramides. I love this cleanser. I typically lean towards gentle cleansers, something that I know is going to get my skin clear, and something that has salicylic acid, because I like to introduce that into my skincare routine, because I'm using other topical treatments instead of salicylic acid to clear my acne up. And I think it will run you about $10. I'm not sure, but I'm going to make sure to link all the prices and things in the description box below. So after I use the cleanser, I use that morning and night. I go in with an exfoliator, and the exfoliator that I use is the Freeman Polishing Charcoal and Black Sugar exfoliator. Now I know some of you guys are probably gonna say sugar's not good for your skin if you have acne prone skin. I know, but it's a good exfoliator, and I don't use it every time I wash my face. I use it usually at night in the shower, and I haven't had any issues with like breaking out from the sugar. So I like it, and it's I don't want to say harsh enough, but it's strong enough to get the job done, but still gentle enough not to harm my skin or break my skin or anything like that. Just be careful when you're using any sort of exfoliant, a physical exfoliant, when you have any active breakouts, because you can irritate those breakouts and cause more breakouts. So you just want to be careful when you're using this, but you can pick this up at Ulta and Target as well, and I'll make sure to link the price in the description box below. So the next thing I go in with is a toner, and the toner that I use is from Thayers. It is witch hazel, basically just kind of a more bougie witch hazel, but you can just use a regular witch hazel. That works fine. I was using that for a long time as well, ran out, went and got another one. But yes, so I use this as my toner, and I'll use this morning and night as well. Right after I exfoliate or cleanse my skin, I'll go in with this and get that extra gunk off, and I'll just go in with basically some cotton pads, put it on there, and then use that on my skin to get that extra oil, dirt, anything that I missed off of my skin. I'll use this. Once I'm done using that, I'll go in with Niacinamide. So this basically is niacinamide, okay, and that basically is like, I love it. So you can, this one, I mean, I wouldn't recommend getting this one. If you really want to get some niacinamide, you can get it from The Ordinary, you can get it off of Sephora, you can get it off of Amazon, or you can get it off of The Ordinary site, and it goes for like $5 or $6. So I mean, it's so good. But this is good for acne because it helps acne blemishes, and it also helps with acne scarring. So if you have acne scarring, which I have on my cheeks, this is definitely really good to help with that, getting rid of that scarring and helping with those acne blemishes as well. And it also helps if you have oily skin to help with oil production on your skin. So I would definitely pick up niacinamide, and I will get it from The Ordinary because it's a lot cheaper than this one. I typically use that morning and night. The niacinamide, I use that morning and night. After that, usually if we're talking more morning routine, I will go in with my acne.org Benzoyl Peroxide Treatment. So this one's kind of beat up, but like I said, I still use something from acne.org, and it is the treatment. So I'll go in with this. It's benzoyl peroxide, and it's 2.5, and I'll use this in the morning because it is a lighter percentage, and I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna probably be in the sun. I don't want something really harsh on my skin. This is a lighter percentage, so it's 2.5%, and it works. I mean, this treatment worked. If you are looking for something to try first, I would recommend the acne.org. This is not sponsored or anything, but I would recommend acne.org to start off. But if you just want the treatment is like where it's at. You don't really need the cleanser and the moisturizer, but the treatment is really what you need. So the next acne treatment that I use is, this is benzoyl peroxide. So this one is way stronger than that one. So I typically use this one at night. So I'll go in with the cleanser, my exfoliator, my toner. I'll go in with the niacinamide, and then I'll go in with this at night after. And it's just a stronger treatment. Sometimes I'll use this one a couple days in a row if I'm experiencing a breakout because it's stronger, but I typically won't go more than 3 days in a row because then you'll experience a lot of drying and stuff like that. So this is definitely something really good. I picked this up from my esthetician, so when I go and get like facials and stuff like that, this was one of the products that she recommended for me, and since it was 10% benzoyl peroxide, I was like, okay, why not pick it up? And it wasn't too bad of price. I don't know, you can probably pick this up off of Amazon or maybe at Face Reality's website, but like I said, I got this from my esthetician. So I do use benzoyl peroxide as my acne treatment, so I would recommend benzoyl peroxide for you as well. So moving along in basically the order that I would do my skincare routine after using the benzoyl peroxide treatments, I will go in with some eye cream, and this one's from Cerave. Hello. I love Cerave. They have great products, but I'll go in with this eye repair cream and basically just use this under the eyes. I'll put the price of this in the description box below, but you can pick this up at anywhere too, Walmart, Target. I got mine from Target, but I use this as an eye cream. I typically use eye creams and I didn't want to buy a really expensive one, so I was looking for a moisturizer and I saw this in there and I just picked it up to use, and it's worked fine. I haven't had any issues with it or any milias, which are those little bumps. Sometimes people get milias around their eyes from using an eye cream, but this one hasn't given me any issues. So if you are looking for an eye cream that is not that expensive and is basically created or developed with dermatologists, so it should be good for your skin, I would pick this up at your local Target. And then I'll go in with the Cerave Moisturizing Lotion. So basically this is the moisturizer that I use on my face. This is, what it says? It says it's for normal to dry skin with 3 essential ceramides and hyaluronic acid. So I know that you guys heard of hyaluronic acid. It is everything. It helps boost the moisture in your skin and helps you generate more moisture in your skin and everything like that. So this is a really good product, and this is something I've been using since forever because this is what my dermatologist recommended for me to use when I was like in high school and dealing with acne. So I've used this for years. So this moisturizer is amazing if you're looking for a moisturizer, and you can pick this up at Walmart, Target, the gas station. I got this from the gas station, y'all, okay? I was running to the store, I stopped at the gas station, went inside for some chips, and I literally saw this and I was going to the store for this, so I picked it up. I was like, why not? But yeah, you can pick this up at the gas station if you really need to, but Target, Walmart should have it. So I want to just talk about a little bit of extras that I have for the skin. One of the little extras that I have is, it's a serum, of course. It's from The Ordinary, and it is the AHA and BHA peeling solution. So what I'll do with this is use this basically as a mask. I don't put it on for any more than 10 minutes, but I'll put it on my skin, let it sit for no more than 10 minutes, and then I'll wash it off my skin. This is basically a chemical exfoliant. So you have a physical exfoliant, which is this, which is like sugar, and then you have a chemical exfoliant. So this is just an extra boost to my skincare, just to help me get the cell turnover in my skin. So you can pick this up at Sephora or Sephora online or Amazon, and this was like $5 too. So the Ordinary, they got some really good stuff. The other serum that I have is probably the most expensive thing that I have here, and it is the Tasha Violet C Brightening Serum. I was looking for a serum that had vitamin C and AHA in it because I was just looking for something to give my skin an extra boost, and I kept everything I was looking for, every YouTube search, every Google search, this kept popping up, and I kept avoiding it because of the price, but I ended up giving in one day because I was like, you know what, I have the money, why not get it, see if it works. This one was $80, okay, and I savor this thing, okay. I try to use this one like maybe every other night, and I'll use it at night because it does have AHA in it, so it says to use it at night and not before you go out in the sun. So I picked this up for $80. I wouldn't recommend picking it up if you don't want to. Like, it's not necessary. It's just an extra thing added to your skincare routine. So if you don't have the money, don't feel obligated to get this. Like, it's not making or breaking this skincare routine. I already went over the basics, but this is just an extra something. If you like want to splurge on something, I would get this. Just be careful with mixing some of your products. You just want to make sure that you're looking into what mixes together and what doesn't mix together. So if I'm using this, I'm not using benzoyl peroxide with it. I'm not. If I'm using this, I'm not using benzoyl peroxide, and I'm not using my niacinamide because they're both serums. There's no need for that. If I'm using this, I'm only using my cleanser, my witch hazel, my exfoliator, and then this, and then moisturizing my skin. I'm not using benzoyl peroxide and mixing it together. So you want to make sure that when you're getting skincare products that you're looking into what mixes and what doesn't, because you don't want to like harm your skin. So that's really important. Let's move on. The next extras that I have are masks that I picked up. This one is from Sephora. It's a what is it? It's basically a mattifying mask. It's a mud mask. It has zinc and copper in it, and I like it. It's like your typical gray mud mask that you put on your skin, and I cannot remember how much I paid for this, but I picked it up from Sephora. It's a Sephora brand, and it works really good to draw out those toxins and everything out of your skin. I haven't had any issues with it, and I just like to have something for like those pamper days, like when I'm sitting in the tub and I'm relaxing. I can have something to put on my skin, you know, to get that extra glow and everything like that, and it does work. It definitely helps to diffuse the oiliness in the skin and pull out those impurities. The next mask that I have is from New Yes to Tomatoes Clear Skin. This is specifically for breakout and acne prone skin, and it's a detoxifying snap mask stick. So it basically has charcoal in it, and you just take off the top and you just roll it onto the skin. So make sure your skin is clean, okay? Wash your face and then use this. Don't like just put it on your dirty skin, because it's a stick and it's gonna hold the bacteria. So just saying, make sure your skin is clean before you use masks. But yeah, like I said, when I'm just wanting to put something on my skin, I try to do a mask once a week at least. So these are one of the masks that I use, and I picked this one up from Ulta, so you can go in there and pick this up as well. I think you can pick it up at Target as well. The last mask that I have, I picked it up from Ulta, and it is a Tony Moly moisturizing mask. So this is a sheet mask, and I usually pick these up whenever I go to Ulta or something. They're not that expensive, and it's just if I feel like I need an extra boost in the skin. This one's aloe, so it's moisturizing. If I had just got done doing some treatment and my skin feels a little bit drier and it needs a little moisture boost, then I use that one. But they also have a whole bunch of different sheet masks that you can use, and I think they also have that brand at Target. I'm not sure on that, but I know for sure they have them at Ulta. Okay, and the last thing that I want to talk about that I use, the last product that I want to talk about that I use, is the Neutrogena Body Clear Body Wash. So I do get acne on my shoulders and my back, so I just want to treat that. So I picked this up from Target. I think they have this at Walmart, Target. You can get this at the drugstore like Walgreens, CVS. Yeah, so I just picked this up so I can get some basically some acne treatment on my skin. So I'll usually wash in the shower normal with my normal body wash or soap, and then I'll go in with this on my back specifically and my shoulders, and then come out. If I'm experiencing like a bump or something on my shoulder, I literally just take one of my acne treatments, and most likely this one because it's stronger, and I'll literally take this and put some of it on the acne, the breakout or the bump that pops up, and it'll go right away. So if that's something that you guys struggle with too, like if you get like a bump or something on your shoulder or wherever, just put acne medication on it. It'll go away, I promise you. I do plan on incorporating some other things in my routine, so that'll be later down the road that I update you guys on that. But for right now, this is working for me, and I'm so happy with how my skin has progressed. I also want to make sure that you guys are aware that you do need to drink water. Water is important, and you need to also see what's the cause of your breakouts. Like, is it hormonal? Is it diet? Mine are not either one of those. I really believe mine is hereditary. I don't notice any breakouts after I eat a specific food or anything like that. I'm pretty sure mine's hereditary, but you want to make sure you're looking into that, what's causing your acne as well, because that's going to really help with the treatments. Because if it's something that you're eating, you should stop eating that. You know, if it's hormones, you should make sure that you know that, so you know how to prep for whether it be around your period or birth control or whatever it is. You just want to make sure you're aware on what's causing your breakouts, and just drink a lot of water. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that some of the products that I listed, you'll probably go out and purchase, and hopefully they help you. I know that watching YouTube videos really helped me with my skincare routine and getting my skin together and just helping me feel more confident in my skin. I definitely struggled with acne, and it did lower my self-esteem. So I really hope that something in these products that I listed help you the way that some of these other YouTubers listing their products helped me. If you guys want to see anything else from me, please let me know in the comment section below. Other than that, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you guys next time.